It is very early Sunday morning. The garden has been doing awesome. I've got tons of blooms on all my tomato plants. I need to go and get some cages for them because they are getting really big. And I don't want them to start falling over like this one's about to. But lots and lots of blooms on my tomato plants. They're getting really big. This huge monster is my zucchini plant, and I've got 2 zucchini ready to pick. And lots of blooms on it too. My squash, let's see. I've got one almost ready here. Actually, I could go ahead and pick it today. I got a couple growing over there. And again, lots of blooms. Lots and lots of blooms. My corn is doing okay. It's a lighter green than I wanted. And as you can see right here, something is eating a few of them. And this one right here. But overall, I mean, they're still growing. So I went ahead and put some organic vegetable fertilizer from Job's, and as well as that black cow manure on it last night and wet it real good. So I'm hoping that'll help the color because it's a little lighter green than what it should be. And this little one has already started to tassel. Now again, this is, organic corn, and I haven't grown organic corn before, so it may be smaller than usual. I might actually be able to do 2 batches if it's tasseling this early. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, I'm excited. Everything's getting ready to pick and grow. My onions are doing great. Let's see, in between all these weeds here, this is a little okra plant that's still surviving. And let's see, this is another okra plant right here. And I believe this is an okra plant right here. And this is an okra plant too. This is my biggest one. That's doing really well. I did plant some extra okra seeds, just in case these really don't survive. Because I had 8 in the beginning, and now I only see 3. So I might have to end up planting those. Down this row, those are my eggplants. They are getting much bigger. They're getting ate up too, though. You see all the holes in the leaves. So I actually found some organic pesticides that I sprayed on it. Totally natural, completely organic. So I sprayed them down last night. Hopefully that will help. I did, if you'll notice, you don't see my buckets with the herbs in it. I actually ended up putting the herbs in the ground because the buckets were way too small and they were just killing the herbs. So I've got quite a few herbs now. I've got spearmint and peppermint and sweet mint and rosemary, German thyme. I found some, what did I find? Yeah, that's spearmint right there. I had a citrus mint, I believe. Yeah, here it is. Orange citrus mint. Tastes just like an orange. It's awesome. Let's see, here's my watermelons. They are getting big. They're starting to run. Watermelon. And these are 2 watermelons. Maybe just one. I don't know, it's huge though. There's another watermelon, watermelon. These again are supposed to be pumpkin. They could be anything when I got my seeds mixed up. So it could be a cucumber, it could be a squash. I'm hoping that it's pumpkin though. It's not blooming yet, so it leads me to believe that it is something different. So I'm thinking these are going to be pumpkins. I hope. Now this one's starting to bloom already and it's running. I'm thinking this is a cucumber, which means I'll have to transplant it. My strawberries are doing great. Tons and tons of strawberries. Lots of them. Still got tons of blooms. And I bought this thing at Home Depot last weekend because the birds have been eating almost all my strawberries. As soon as they turned red, a bird would be in here eating it. So I read online that you can get an owl and the birds will stay away from your strawberries. He's kind of cool. His head moves. He's got a little fin on back to help catch the wind. But I think it has been working because these are the strawberries I picked this morning. And I never get that many. So this was, I don't know, 15 or 20 bucks at Home Depot. Extremely worth it. And it has a money back guarantee. So if it doesn't work, you can always take it back. Just keep the receipt. And let's see, over here by the fence, these are supposed to be cucumbers. Again, I don't think these are cucumbers. I think they're looking more like squash because they're not running. But these on the other side of the fence are running. That one's running pretty good. I put 2 new ones in there yesterday. See, these are running. I have them going up the fence. So those are definitely cucumbers. On this side anyway. This side, they're not running at all. They just kind of plopped down and grew into one big bush. So I might have to end up transplanting those as well and putting some more cucumbers down here. All in all, everything's looking good. I forgot to show you my beets. They're getting pretty big too. So I'm getting excited. I'm gonna pick my zucchini and probably that squash over there today. Get some cages for my tomatoes since they are getting really big. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to show you guys. I had bought, those hanging baskets that I was going to put the cucumbers in, and then they kind of died, so I thought that was a bad idea. So what I did, now these are not organic, these are just store-bought plants, but I got the hanging basket. I put the purple basil in the top, and I put a cherry tomato hanging on one end and a grape tomato hanging from the other, kind of like a topsy-turvy but out of a hanging basket. I thought it was kind of cool. And I did another one. I've got my pineapple sage in the top And I've got a green, red, and yellow bell pepper hanging from the bottom. So we'll see how that does. I've never grown anything upside down. I'm hoping they won't just curve up and grow straight up, but we'll see what happens. So I will check in again next week.